Yo, what's pooping my poops? And today I'm going to walk you through Pacifist in Cuphead. I've had this pre-recorded, so I'm just doing commentary over it. But so for this, honestly, all you gotta do for Treetop Trouble, the first ever running gun stage in Cuphead, is just use your smoke bomb dash. You can afford to take some additional hits. It's not really that bad. Make sure you get some parries in. You're probably gonna need them. But yeah. So just walk through the level, try not to hit anything, keep dashing through enemies. Sorry if this is a little laggy, but yeah. So then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to wait for this mushroom to spit out a pink one that you can parry, and then pop your super here if you're feeling like you're not gonna make it, and you gotta parry over it. It took me a few attempts, but eventually I got it. And from now here on out, you're just gonna want to go through the rest of the level without shooting. It's really not that difficult. The first one, I will admit, is harder than the second run and gun stage. But yeah, so that's basically all you gotta do. Just avoid that last mushroom, avoid the last plant, and bravo. There you go. That's not that bad. So for getting Pacifist, I already said this a bunch of times in my playthrough, but you will be awarded with a P rank, as I showcase right there. Boom, P. There it is. Alright, and now we have Treetop Trouble. Or, not Treetop Trouble. I don't even remember what these ones are called, but, we're gonna just, yeah, so basically, you just dash through all the bugs and stuff, and parry the ones that you feel necessary. You honestly won't need your super, just make sure for this part to not really get hit on this first stretch. You can try to get as many parries as possible, but here's something you could just do. As long as you have 2 HP, by the end you should be good. So just go through this part, dash over all the logs and stuff, dash over to there. Try not to get hit by any of the spike balls. Simple as that. I accidentally got hit right there, but it doesn't matter that much. So then just dash up there. Now for this guy, you're just gonna want to dash through him, easy as that. And then you don't really attack anything here, so there's only one way to do it, and that's to do it. So you just gotta rely on your platforming skills, and finally you make it to the final boss area. And if you have at least 2 HP left, you should be able to just take the hit and go through, just like that. Or you can pop your, if you do have enough parries, if you like don't think you're gonna have enough health by the end of that, you can farm up parries by the bugs, and then just like super through that. So yeah, easy as that. P rank right there. Okay, the next one, I believe, oh shoot, is lag. Okay, next one is Funfair Fever. This one was a fun one. So it was also kind of, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't as hard as the other ones, but what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to wait for a pink balloon and parry it 5 times. This is also good for getting that one secret coin. Parry it 5 times, and then just make it to the end of the stretch, because you're gonna need your super for one of these parts. There are 3 total parts where you could waste a life, so you don't want to do that. Smoke bomb dash is basically mandatory in all of these run and gun stages. So what you can do is dash through all of these guys, and then just continue going, dashing through the little robot dudes, because they're just basically there just mocking you, not really attacking. And then when you get to the cannons, I have done it before where you just smoke bomb dash through them, but this time I didn't get to do it, but it's okay. You can take that hit. It's not that bad. Anyway, you just continue going here without shooting anything. Watch out for that magician. You don't have to worry about him too much, but then pop your super here and walk through the duck machine thing. And then you have the pretzels. What I did is I stood on the edge of the letters and then just dashed through when they were jumping. So yeah, just watch out for the condiments and you should be good to go. This is all this part has to offer. I was like freaking out at this part because I usually accidentally get hit and make a mistake, but this time I didn't, luckily. So just avoid the mustard ketchup and relish, and you should be good. Then when you get to the hot dog, you should have another hit left, so you can just run right through it. It's easy as that. You actually can dash through, like jump and then dash over him. I've done it before, but it's kind of hard. So anyway, there you go. Easy as that. Not too bad. And there you go, another P rank. Right, and then we have Funhouse Frazzle. This one was a tricky one because at this well, I didn't mean to do that, but there's one part where you have to yeah, you can duck underneath the ducks, like with a big duck, and I just recommend just going through this part as I did. If you just saw, wait for the mouth to open and then just go right through, like that. Watch out for the lips because they can mess you up. This part is not so bad. All you have to do is really just watch out for the cannons, dash through those guys. I accidentally got hit there, but it didn't matter that much. Jump and dash over this dude. You can also dash through them. I didn't do it because, you know, I'm balling like that. Dash through that guy. Then when you get to here, you should be able to dash through him like I did. And then this part's a little tricky. You have to, like, maneuver yourself like that. And then when you get to here, I stupidly got stuck underneath the ground like that because the game wanted just to kill me. But anyway, when you get to this part, this time he has a tongue and it'll warn you, and you gotta wait for the lips, and when the tongue goes straight, that's when you want to go down and then just dash through his mouth and then get through. Alright, and then the next one, I cannot remember the name of it whatsoever, but anyway, boom, that's another P rank. We've already gotten through 4 of them so far, and here we have the other one. This one, just watch as I do. It's kind of hard to explain. You have to go on like the edge of the platform and then just like jump and dash through. You can also just dash through them, but this kind of makes it easier. This part is stupid because you have that dude throwing the pickaxe at you, and you have to like edge forward but not too much so you don't get hit. This part you barely jump and land on the cliff. And then this part, really not much else to say. Just get your parries in if you can. Try not to get hit, even though I think I did, I don't remember. But yeah, jump through there, parry that, and make sure to keep using your dash when needed. I didn't get that last parry, but now this part is kind of awful because you have to like parry it. I messed this up, but you have to parry and then like jump over. But then you have the another one of these guys, just jump and dash over him like before. Then another one of these walls. I just got lucky and was able to barely go over it. And this part is all you have to rely on is your platforming skills. If you are able to do this, there are a lot of games like this, but anyway, don't worry about the flames too much. I did accidentally get hit there, but just their cycle is just basically in a circle. So yeah, all you have to do is just rely on your platforming skills. Try not to fall too far behind. You have like a few seconds to wait for the flames before the big guy comes and kills y'all. But you know, not so bad. Pretty easy, if I do say so. And boom, there you go. You're at the end. Not too bad. To take me a few attempts, but oh boy, you have not seen anything yet. Let me give you a little quick rundown on this next level. Oh man, I hated this every minute of doing this one. You have basically try to parry all the pink fish that you see. Dash through those guys. This first part isn't really that hard. Just avoid all the urchins walking on the ground. Just do your best to parry and then try to dash through some enemies. You're just gonna want to walk on those crabs as usual. But yeah. So once you're over here, jump over the lobster. He'll kind of mess you up. You can, let me see. Hold on. So you can jump over him like that, or you can just like have him chase you and hope to God that you make it to the end of the boat, which is right here, which is where you're safe. And it's not that hard to get over to the boat with 3 lives, but this next part could wipe out all of your health, so just, yeah, be warned. Anyway, get over the boat and dash. Then you got the octopi arms, or limbs. And then this part right here, I mostly like didn't really look at the clam and didn't focus on him. Just whenever you see a pearl coming towards you, you just gotta jump over it. And yeah, this part was pretty difficult. Just try to get all your parries and parry the pink jewel in the middle when even you see a rock. And you should have enough to do your super. And honestly, I was already at 1 health, and I was like, oh gosh, am I gonna make it? But then I saw the peer just pop the super and just ran through all those enemies and said bye bye. And there you go. That's all you need to know to finish that. Anyway, guys, that was Pacifist Poopface 17. See you guys next time. Bye.